Hi, my name is Haley and this is
Ethan.
And today we're
What about me? Hi, I'm Mommy.
And today we're gonna be talking about
Dr. Martin Luther King
Jr.
Okay. Yes, Haley?
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He was a guy who stood up for himself.
He did. Do you remember what Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was fighting about? You don't have to raise your hand. Go ahead, let Ethan go.
Because the bad guys were fighting him.
The bad guys were fighting him. Yes, Haley?
And people believed in him, but the bad guys didn't. So the bad guys, when he was sitting out of the window, they shocked him, and when somebody shocks you, you go to heaven, and you stay there.
Yes. Something like that. Yes. They shot him.
Yeah.
But he was fighting so that all people, African American people in this country, could have equal rights as the other people in the country, as white people.
Let me tell you something about Rosa Parks.
Okay.
Rosa Parks was another hero like Martin Luther King Jr. And she was on a bus, and guess what, guys?
What?
The person that was driving the bus, the person said, stand up and get another seat.
Yes.
So she had to sit all the way in the back, and the white people had to sit in the front.
And Rosa Parks said, that's not fair. I am going to stand up for myself. And what did she decide to do, Ethan? What did she do?
Other people could sit in the back seat. There was more seats in the back seat. So, she stood up for herself. But then the police came.
And then what happened to Rosa Parks?
She went in jail.
She went to jail.
And
yes.
When you go to jail, they have your hand and
Your fingerprints.
your fingerprints, so
Sit down,
so they know what your finger looks like.
Okay.
And basically, they what do you call that? The stamp?
Yeah, fingerprints.
They
It's like a picture of your fingers, because inside of your fingers have special DNA that they can look at to know whose hand belongs to who.
Okay, so they put this DIN on your finger.
Yes.
And then they put you in jail. And Martin Luther King went to jail also 2 times.
Wow. It's a lot of times, right?
And then he wrote notes to people.
He did. He wrote a lot of letters from jail telling people, don't be discouraged. Be strong. One day, we're all going to live together in society, right?
Yes.
And the color of your skin is not going to matter, right?
Yeah.
That's what we're here for, to give you guys support.
Yes. Yes. That's exactly why we're here. We're here to give support because Black Lives Matter. Right?
Yeah.
And we want to live in a world where all people can live together as one happy family. Is there anything else we want to say?
No.
Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.
Make sure you subscribe.
To see more fun videos of Famous 2 Kids videos. Right, Haley?
No, not Famous 2 Kids. To see more fun videos from Team Dorcius.
Team Dorcius.
Bye.
Bye.
Last week, a man by the name of George Floyd was brutally murdered by the police officers there. This man was 44 years old and full of life. He had lots to live for, and the altercation started all as a result of a quote-unquote bad check written to the grocery store. Can you imagine your son or your husband or your brother or your family member goes out for a gallon of milk and they never come home? Their life was taken by those that were put in place to protect and serve our communities? I can't. And I'm tired. I'm tired just like every other African American person in this country. We're tired. We're tired of giving our fathers and brothers and sons up as sacrificial lambs. We're tired. We don't want any of our people dying at the hands of those that are racist and hate us off of something that we cannot change. Being Black in America is walking around with a target on your back. There's so many things that I have to teach my son not to do as a Black man in America. No, you cannot go jogging in your community. No, you cannot go look at a home that is under construction. No, you cannot go out and get Skittles and in Arizona at the store. No, you're not allowed to even sit down and eat ice cream on your own couch without being scared of what may happen to you. Why? Because you're Black in America. Right now, my son is 5 years old. He's the most lovable, happy-go-lucky 5-year-old kid you will ever meet. And a lot of times I hear a lot of people say, he's so handsome, he's so sweet, he's so well-mannered. Oh, I just love him. I hope that my son will grow up to be, close with him and they can be good friends. Well, one day my lovable, adorable, handsome 5-year-old son is going to grow up to be Trayvon Martin and Mike Brown and Philando Castile and George Floyd. Will you remember how lovable he is? Will you remember how adorable he is? Will you remember how smart he is? When he's pulled over, I have to tell him, put your hands on the steering wheel. Keep your wallet where the cops can see it. Because even if you have a right to carry in this country, that right is not extended to you. You are always the exception to the rule. So when you see my son and you think he's adorable now and you think that he's lovable now and you think that he'd be a fine young man and you think he's an exception to the rule, remember him when he grows up and he's a teenager. Remember him when he's an adult and he's out and he's trying to take care of his own family. Remember that boy so that he doesn't end up where all the other brothers that look like him do. This is a PSA. My son is not a criminal. My son is not your target. My son is not up to be a victim of racism. Begin to teach your children now. All of the mothers, regardless of where you are, regardless of how you look, teach them now that this on our body is nothing but a layer of skin. And everything else that's inside of us is really what matters. Will you teach them now that it's okay to be different? Will you teach them now, please, to spread more love than hate? It starts in your home. It starts with you. I don't want to be a frontline mother crying for the injustice of racism. I don't want to bury my son. Because he went out to go get a gallon of milk or Skittles, or someone in the neighborhood thought that he was a threat. Help us end this now so that my son can have a chance in society. This is my plea. Please. My son's life depends on it. How old are you?
5.
5. And Ethan, what do you like to do for fun?
Go on walks, play basketball in my room, go to the gym, get exercise, read a book, play with my toys. Beyblades.
Oh, Ethan loves to Beyblade, guys. What else do you want to say?
Well, my favorite food is...
What? Pizza!
Nope.
What is it?
It is... oatmeal.
Oatmeal? Ethan just started eating oatmeal this week, right, Ethan?
Yep.
Before, he never used to like oatmeal, but now he does. I'm so proud of him. All right, anything else? Do you want to stand up? Anything else you want to say?
My favorite TV show is...
What? Ba. What?
International Rabbit.
International Rabbits. Okay, stand up and say bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.